Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is Rockies.Cinema, or you can just call me Rockies, and today we have a lot of Advanced Warfare news to cover, and I apologize for not being able to bring it out as much as I would have preferred. I had a really busy week, a really busy weekend, and overall I just couldn't really make anything because they're working on my roof. Like, I'm getting a new roof installed on my house, and so they're hammering and shit, and it's just impossible to make one of these without hammering in the background. So they're still working on it, but not really, so I apologize if you hear that in the background, but I'll try to, cut it out. But like I said, we have a lot of Advanced Warfare news that I've missed that I want to go over in one video, so hopefully you guys enjoy this. So the first thing is that hardcore modes are going to be returning to Advanced Warfare. They did confirm that hardcore will be in Advanced Warfare just like every other Call of Duty. That's not a very big surprise, but the next thing is pretty big, and Sledgehammer is debating if they want to have 10 or 15 total prestiges in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. They're not sure as of yet, and there's actually been some polls going around if they should start with 10 prestiges and then add 5 or 10 more, just like MW3 did. If you guys remember, they were part of MW3, so they kind of understood and took place in that whole event where they had to actually add 10 prestiges to make the game better. So we might see that, we might not. So just keep in mind, if there is only 10, 15 prestiges when the game comes out, they might actually be planning to add more. So that's some great news. They're actually taking feedback from the community. So if we say we need more, chances are they're actually going to add more. So with the prestiges that they're going to have, hopefully they look better than the ones in Ghost. The ones in Ghost were absolute shit. They didn't even mean anything. I want some cool prestige emblems. I'm sure everybody could back me up on that. Now, the next thing is that, of course, there's upgradable score streaks. We already knew that. We saw in the multiplayer trailer and everything. But pretty much every score streak you get is going to be upgradable with points, so that's pretty unique and pretty cool. The next thing is Dead Silence is not going to be returning to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare because there's so much shit that you could do in this game. You run really fast, you jump all over the place. Dead Silence would make shit really unfair, so they did a very good job by not including Dead Silence. That's going to be very good for competitive. That means if you have a headset, you're actually going to be able to use it. Now, in Call of Duty Ghost, when it came out, you could use your headset. Even with the people having Dead Silence, you could still hear them a little bit. And then they patched that, so after they patched it, you could no longer hear people even with awareness and Dead Silence. So it's pretty cool in this game. They're not going to have Dead Silence. You're going to be able to hear people everywhere around you. So that's going to be very good for competitive, very good for pubs. And I definitely recommend getting a headset for this game if you don't already have one. So that's going to be cool. The next thing is that they're going to have no falling damage. Now, of course, they're jumping around with jetpacks, exosuits. There's 2 to 3 stories on every map. If you're jumping off a 3rd-story building onto the ground below, slamming into the ground with that exo ability, of course you're not going to want to die from that. It's just going to be fucking stupid. But, it's pretty cool that they don't have Dead Silence or falling damage. Falling damage has been in every Call of Duty. So this is the first Call of Duty that we have seen no falling damage whatsoever. No matter where you jump from, there's going to be no falling damage. I'm sure we're going to find a lot of cool shit to do with this. It's going to be very good for trick shots. It's going to be very good for competitive pub stomping, everything. This game looks pretty good right now. So they are also aiming to have Advanced Warfare's TTK, or Time to Kill, closer to Black Ops 2 than Ghost. Of course, they're taking after Black Ops 2, kind of copying everything in Black Ops 2 already. So it looks like we're not going to see that classic 1-shot, 2-shot kill from Call of Duty Ghost that everybody loves and hates. But we're actually going to see the, classic old 3-4-shot kill from Black Ops 2. And if you got that boo-boo connection, it looks like you're going to have some hard times in this game. Which kind of sucks because I don't have the greatest connection in the world, but it is what it is. I think I prefer not coming around a corner and losing a gunfight because some kid's camping. I liked in Black Ops 2 where you could go around a corner. If you get first shot and that kid has bad aim, you can actually kill them. If you go around a corner in Call of Duty Ghost, it doesn't matter how bad their aim is. They hit you once and you're fucking dead. So that's pretty cool. It looks like we're actually going to see some more gun skill involved in this game. So the next one is going to be that multi-team deathmatch is not going to be returning to Advanced Warfare. Michael Condrey actually said that multi-team deathmatch is not going to be returning to Advanced Warfare. They said it is not going to be returning. So I don't know if Advanced Warfare is going to have multi-team hardpoint, domination, etc. But they said multi-team deathmatch is not returning in Advanced Warfare. So that's pretty interesting. We're not sure if we're going to see multi-team yet, but we're not going to see multi-team team deathmatch. So the multiplayer map dynamic events will either be triggered at the same time every match or earned through score streaks. So of course in Call of Duty Ghosts you get all the dynamic events in a score streak. I think what they're saying here is you can either get it in a score streak, or if nobody gets it in a score streak, it will trigger at, 5 minutes or something in every map. So that's pretty cool. Either way, the dynamic event will happen no matter if somebody gets it or not. So that's definitely pretty cool. And another thing is that Advanced Warfare multiplayer will feature a traditional playlist without EXO abilities. So there will be a playlist where you can play like a casual COD player, no jumping, no sliding, no all that good shit. You're just going to be able to run, jump shot, crouch, drop shot, all that good shit. The classic Call of Duty feel is going to be in one playlist. So you're going to be able to play classical Call of Duty in one playlist, just how you normally do it. 3 rushing routes, the normal 2-foot jump, all that good shit. So, that's pretty cool. So, I know that a lot of people were kind of worried about it. So, if you don't like it, you can play this one playlist and hopefully you can have fun. The next and last thing that we've learned is that there will be a playlist that features bots in a game mode called Combat Readiness Program. So, I'm guessing that's something kind of just like combat training. You could just play bots, have some fun and rape some bots, just like Black Ops 2, just like Black Ops 1, just like Call of Duty Ghosts. You can put on some bots, you can warm up against some bots before a competitive game, you can go mess around with your friends, learn to quickscope, learn the weapons, whatever it may be, you can learn the game in Combat Readiness Program, so that's pretty cool. You also have that firing range that we've already talked about where you can just test out your classes against little robots for about 10-20 seconds before you go into a game. That's all pretty cool, guys. So if you enjoyed this video and enjoyed all the Advanced Warfare news, my name is Rockies.Cinema and I am out for the day, guys. Peace.